Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who are teaching this truth in sincerity. And a shout out to Yakim that's out there in four corners of the earth proclaiming this truth. Bracha the Yahweh, Bracha the Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Bracha Thumb. So, wanted to make this video because I had, just upon reposted some other brothers' videos yesterday, re-uploading them, about dreams and visions. Well, I ended up having two of them last night, and both were very disturbing. The first one, because before I went to bed, I was just kind of explaining to my wife what this meant, the fact that there's no new members in Great Millstone, that pretty much, that door has just pretty much become shut, and those that, are not stable, that don't have a stable post, are going to get blown away, kind of like my sign was blown away. I didn't have a stable sign before, and the wind was taking it away. Well, I felt that in a dream. The first part of it, I was caught with those gusts. There was a huge gust that had come, which was an entire flood, and I was consumed away. I didn't make it in the first part of that. I woke up. Then the second part had come in, and again, more gusts. And I was within that. But I did survive, but I barely survived. It was to the point that didn't know I was going to make it, Pretty much, it looked like I was going to die. And I had thought a lot about the interpretation of both of those, and it pretty much represents, though, that we're going to get so close that it's going to seem like, we're not going to make it, that we're going to die out, that this thing's going to overtake us. But at the very end, it shall come. That's just how Jacob's trouble is going to be, now that we're entering into that part. Pretty much a lot of these things are going to be consumed away. We're all going to be going through this, and each person is individual, but we're all going to be within it, is what it's showing me, that may not even seem that I make it. It's like, man, did I do everything I was supposed to do? Am I going to be caught in this judgment? It seems like I am getting caught in this judgment. Am I going to die? I felt all those things, the things that we should fear, because the fear of not being taken, the fear of Yahweh not sending Yahweh Shai to deliver us, is very scary. But you see, we're all going to be feeling Jacob's trouble. That's just a fact. And pretty much Great Millstone and those teaching in the truth of Great Millstone, the only ones that teach that. The rest of the camps don't even teach that there's going to be a Jacob's trouble. They don't even teach most things that we've been practicing for a long time. And now we're seeing these prophecies being fulfilled, especially with seers gone. Pretty much, you can't find a seers, anywhere near Reading, because the one that was in Chico that would have been an hour away, that's gone. And that place only has Kmart. And that's the only Kmart that there is, pretty much in Northern California. You can't even catch it in Vacaville or Fairfield anymore. Those went out years ago. Vallejo, nope. Sacramento, nope. So just Chico, And so a lot of the places that we used to be able to go to, just for our ordinary everyday things, that's being consumed away, as well as this famine that everyone is bracing for. W7 just did a video about how, a lot of people are, those, that are awake to this are preparing for the food prices to change. He knows that they lowered the price on eggs for that bullshit Easter, and they're going to, set it back to the regular price, for the 5 dozen eggs, which it was around $6 there. It's been around $9 to $10 over here, so they'll put the price back, and then everything's going to up because they purposely caused the famine. But who purposed Esau to carry out the purpose? You see, as another brother had already put it up there, man, the ark is just about full. So now it's a matter of having a stable post. And that's what all this is. It's a big, huge awakening that, we're that close to the end. I knew I was somewhere near the end of the song because of the fact that, when you got elders and apostles like Tahar and Ramla and Gabar that have been in this for 30 or 40 years, I know that Apostle Tahar especially has been in 30 plus years. You know that the word has gone out. And many have received this, so I knew I was receiving at the tail end of this. But pretty much, though, we've been out on the streets teaching, and now, man, Great Millstone was never a part of this world. We were a very select few, Those that were meant to get it got it. But now you have pretty much a lot of weeding out is going to happen this year, as it happens every year. A lot of weeding out, a lot of camps get shut down because it's just too much, too many bug outs in the camp. People that just shouldn't be there anyway, And so the idea is to keep a stable post. That was one of the main parts of that, is making sure your post is steady, that it doesn't get consumed when the wind comes, because the mighty wind will be coming. And we don't want to be caught up in that, we're going to feel it, We're feeling a good portion of things now, but, the fact that we're not sure how much longer our videos will stand. I've already got a copyright strike, and it had to do with a Toys R Us video, which Toys R Us went out last year. So, it's happening, This word is being sealed. The abilities to upload videos and to go live. I don't have 1,000+ subscribers, so I can't go live mobily. And when I did try to go live mobily, everything breaks up to where, it's skipping tons of words, so you're not even getting what's being said. But that's Esau, because he doesn't like the message. He doesn't like the fact that we've waken up to who we are. And that means that he's about on his way out. So there's nothing left for him. So it's a great time to be alive, but it's also it's a great time to be prepared for what's about to come. We're barely going to make it. That's what I get out of that. We're barely going to make it. We're going to make it, but we're barely going to make it. It's going to seem like, oh man, it's going to seem like we're going to pretty much die. And that's how close to death we're going to get. I was here during the car fire, but what I felt in that dream was way closer than car fire. And I was only 2 blocks away from the evacuees. It was just a couple blocks. All those other people were evacuated during the car fire last year, which was pretty intense. I've seen a lot of fires living in California. You see a lot of wildfires and all that. But nothing as intense as car fire was, to where I actually had to wear a mask to go out on the streets. And there's been lots of wildfires everywhere. But this one was the most intense. But Jacob's trouble is going to even be more intense than that. So for like everything else, though, I hope this has been edifying. This is pretty much, a lot of us are going to be seeing a lot of dreams and visions. It's because the Most High is warning us about what we're going through. We're about to go through some things that we've never been through before. And don't give up. He is coming for us, but it's going to seem like, man, is he going to save us? Are we going to make it? We're going to feel all that. For that, I want to say, Braka the Yahweh, Braka the Yahweh Shai, Vashim Rukalkadash, Braka Dum. Hope this has been edifying, and hope it, helps, because eventually we're going to be on our own. Shalom.